It was, and we noted at the time, a watershed event in American history.
You are now about to hear knowledge and truths that will change your life like you wouldn't believe. Gaines Media presents the RobDiddy Podcast.
Today, as I watched the news, something came over me, and I felt the need to not just blog, but to do an informational video to describe my thoughts on climate change and green energy jobs, and also why Republicans think the way they do. Not just Republicans, why the man who's working in the coal mine, who's 60 right now, and is planning to retire in 10 years, doesn't have time for your green energy solar panel bullshit job. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the facts down. We are going to go through some graphics and some information to explain, man, if you are at a job for a long period of time and you've developed skills for one type of work, yet they're about to take it away from you and force you to do something else that you have to be retrained for when you're 60 years old and you can't retire for 10 more years. Maybe it's a 50-year-old. People who have been coal miners have a lifestyle they are accustomed to. Now, we are in a pandemic where there has been great suffering financially. So inflation hits us, prices are going up, the cost of living is getting higher, yet Dana Bash and John King sit there and say, there's so much more growth in solar panels. So this country is built on the back of hardworking Americans who gave their blood, sweat, and tears for this beloved nation. It's also a country of great divide right now. So a coal miner, on average, makes $49,893. Some people who are in coal mining, the top earners make $62,000 a year. CNN has stated that the median income for a coal miner is $56,000. A solar panel installer, the median income is $46,000 a year. Now, $10,000 may not be a lot to many people, but if you have a family, especially during a pandemic, or if you are these people who work in coal mining in, say, West Virginia, there's a chance that you may have a big family. There is a huge chance you could be taking care of more than just you, your wife, and however many kids you have. You could be supporting your parents, her parents. The point is, we cannot wait for 5 years. People think that Joe Biden is trying to rip away their livelihood. When they hear about pipelines closing down and these jobs in solar energy that are being promised, they think about Solyndra. Now, on the right, when they hear Democrats speak about this new radical agenda of shutting down coal mines and switching everyone to solar power and cutting down carbon emissions, they think of John Kerry jet setting in his private jet, John Kerry parking his yacht to save money in a different state on taxes. They think of Solyndra. What is Solyndra? Well, in 2011, there was a $535 million loan from the federal government to Solyndra. The company was backed and helped by Barack Obama. They provided solar panels of a different material than what is normally used. So what they did was they used copper indium gallium selenide. It was a thin solar cell, and what it would do is it was a new technology. Well, it failed. So people think that they are going to get into something that's not going to work out. Or they think that this is all BS because in the past, the same thing was brought up and it failed. Big league. And now the government is making us pay back that loan essentially through our tax dollars. We financed a failed solar panel company, America.